I think I pretty much know most of you here through our online banter, so it's good to meet you all in person. My name is Adam Sedia. I live in Indiana, about an hour away from here, so Chicago area still. I consider Chicago my home of sorts. Welcome you all, especially for those who haven't been around this area before. I did have three poems from my latest volume. I have five and then a sixth coming on the way I'll talk about a little. But I am going to add another real quick from my first volume. This is the poem I wrote close to 20 years ago now that actually made me want to continue writing poetry. It's a villanelle and it's called Remembrance. Remembrance haunts, persisting like a ghost. It drains the soul and gnaws upon the heart. For always we destroy what we love most. We countenance too late we boast, the lover in whose love we wish no part. Remembrance haunts, persisting like a ghost. The idol we adored, abject and grossed, our screaming gales of passion tore apart, for always we destroy what we love most. The land we fled for a less hostile coast, we pine for now, long since we dared depart. Remembrance haunts, persisting like a ghost. The gentle lamb we slaughter, carve, and roast was yesterday our dearest counterpart, for always we destroy what we love most. And never can we resurrect the host of victims in our trail despite our art. Remembrance haunts, persisting like a ghost, for always we destroy what we love most. All right, these are from my latest volume, Elysium. The title poem was published by the Society very graciously. Thank you. The first is called Incense. 100 tongues of smoke, translucent wisps, lithe specters, rise snaking languidly, curling, grasping like tendrils at the light they invoke. Then billow into clouds that hang, a haze and aura, a veiled mystery of light diffuse, pervasive, that glows and yet enshrouds. An otherworldly scent, sweetness of life eternal, tinged with the pungency of mortal flesh atoning, wafts downward heaven sent. Rise, fill the cold, still, dank air, fill me with every breath, fill what is foul with sweetness, liven what stinks of death. Rise, fill the apse, the arches, fill the high vaults and dome, shroud all the simulacra, masking the world to come. Rise with my prayers to heaven, with the choir's voices rise, past this corrupt world's reaches, to dwell in paradise. All right, this next one is a form I have struggled with, but finally completed successfully. It's a sestina. It's called Mushrooms, Metamorphoses. Up from the shadowed forest floor you rise, grim undertakers in the train of death, from whose smashed stinking remnants you draw life, gorging yourselves upon his latest kill, with secret glee you never deign to show, beneath your wide brims at your silent feast. You end, though, featured at a splendid feast, in sauces, soups, and stews whence scents arise, that tempt the palate as much as your show. On roast meats bathed in wine or cream, the death from which you rose, the putrefying kill, forgotten as you lusciously feed life. Death-born, death-bearing, yet your craft is life, fashioned as much to heal as deck the feast, inclined as much to liberate as kill. By you afflicted frames grow strong and rise, freed from disease, debility, and death, transformed as any miracle could show. Transcending our corporeal bounds you show the universe beyond the outward life. For all who dare make you their divine feast, opening doors that lead past time and death, through which awakened souls in wonder rise, and glimpse spheres which seen otherwise would kill. You nourish, heal, reveal, but also kill, a secret murderer who dare not show your work until the final pangs arise. Destroying angels, squelching out all life, covertly a macabre and final feast, consumed, consuming unto pang-racked death. Fiery angel of world-consuming death, ascending where atomic sunfires kill. By millions, death once more becomes your feast. But now you soar among the clouds to show death's grim dominion of all earthly life, and, loosed from death, the soul's desire to rise. Prince of the realm of death, your workings show the hand of God. You kill and yet give life, and let the starved mouth feast, the bound mind rise. And the last from this book is an ode inspired somewhat indirectly by one of my trips to Florida. It's To a Conch Shell. Of Neptune's treasury of sea-born gems, you outshine all in majesty and grace, bearing your grandeur with poised elegance, proud queen of the wave-tossed submarine race. Crowned with a tiered tiara, swirling spire, ascending volute lined with circling horns, summit of the curvaceous ochre gyre, armor that shields as much as it adorns, knightly suit that with outward glory gleams, but swathes a heart of bright pearlescent pink, smooth, soft, reflective, concave lip that seems about to speak, but mute, content to think. Beneath the tropics' sparkling turquoise shallows, where sunlight drenches rippling golden sand, tall seagrass clusters and the flounder wallows, you lie resplendent, beckoning the hand. Torn from the waves that bore you, you repose as a quaint showpiece half a world away. Glowing in alien light, the candle throws on marble walls where you lie on display. Your tomb, but your remains repel no eyes. They draw a seeking, contemplating gaze. For death in you is beauty, your demise leaves rich-hued, sculpted contours that amaze, and even sing when filled with living breath. Your humble builder vanished, you survive, unchanging, incorrupt, immune to death, an entity apart and thus alive. In this, O conch, may you foreshadow me, with beauty as our only monument. Our earthly relics, seeming heavenly, become truth's mirror and its testament. So, to foreshadow a lecture I'm giving tomorrow, I wrote a series of poems in the style of ancient Egyptian verse, and tomorrow I'll be presenting a bit on what that's like and a bit of the history of Egyptian literature too. So, although I will say these are written in blank verse, but I hope the society will indulge me for that. These are some love hymns from the collection called The Opening of the Mouth, which I hope to release later this month. Thy breath is like the lotus sweet of scent, perfuming the twilight air, wafting its fragrances toward the stars. When I smell my evening lotus, when I inhale her sumptuous breath, I reel, drunk as with wine, I stagger like a raving madman. And how I long for more, how I am wrapped with that scent, with the fragrance that rises through evening, the sweetness that softens the dusk. And we'll do one more. Thou art lovely as the sunrise, thou art fair as rosy dawn. Thy visage glows like the sun disk, shining like its new risen fire. Thine arms embrace me warmly, thine arms envelop me round. Thy touch is as the noonday sun, as the sun at its blazing height. I hear thy voice call my name, I hear it beckon me softly. It is soft like the scarlet of sunset, it is deep like the purple of dusk. And how my heart is gladdened, how it bursts with joy. For now I am one with my love, I am one with my soul's delight. Thank you all.